Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be looking at a game called Paper Sorcerer. This game is it's a very hard game. This is a Dungeons and Dragons style game where you play as a bad guy. And this game is hard, even on normal. So I don't know if I want to make it hard on myself or not. I've actually been going through it on normal, so I'm just going to continue that trend, and we'll start a new game. Let's see what kind of mischievous things we can do. Once there was a sorcerer who lived in a tower with an apprentice. The sorcerer terrorized the land with evil minions until the day they roamed something. At night, however, lights could still be seen burning in the windows in the dark tower. The king saw this was a chance to attack the sorcerer directly. He gathered 4 loyal and highly skilled subjects, entrusting them with a powerful artifact, an artifact that would seal away the sorcerer, ending his reign of terror once and for all. On the way, the group of travelers traversed the dark caves, prison, poisonous marshes, and ancient tombs. They climbed the dark tower, floor by floor, beset by evil minions at every step. Once they reached the top, they confronted the sorcerer and activated the artifact. In a blinding flash of light, the sorcerer and minions were all sealed away. Thus begins. However, that's just the beginning of our tale. And thus begins our journey.
You awaken with a start, reflexively trying to cast a spell that dies in your throat when you see your surroundings. The last thing you remember was fighting 4 of the king's lapdogs. Bannon, the warrior. Richet, the ranger. Akimi, the mage. And Yarwan, the priest. They had a book that glowed with a fearsome light. You aren't the type to be easily scared. But as you looked into the light, you felt truly terrified, like you'd never have before. But you have all your arms, legs, fingers, and senses intact, so things could be worse. I am going to be a lady sorcerer. The first thing you figure you should do is find out where you are.
Well, maybe I don't want to use WASD. This is a very the advanced dialogue space. Yeah. This is a very stylized game. You feel some kind of stubble force in this room. It's making it difficult to concentrate. Your head feels all fuzzy. You can slowly feel your magic slipping away,
along with your will to stand, escape, or do anything that doesn't involve laying down.
Whatever kind of magic this is, truly, it's insidious. You feel yourself nodding off already. You should probably lie down before you hurt yourself. They really want you to lay down here. The bars are cold to the touch. No matter how much you push and pull, they refuse to move even for a fraction of an inch. In fact, they don't even give you the courtesy of making a rattling sound. It's the thought that makes you realize that the room is completely silent. There are no ambient noises or sounds of people chatting. Just cold silence. So this is this is your room. This is the game. We're just gonna wander around here aimlessly for the next 30 or so minutes. I'm just kidding. Even though you've only been conscious for a short amount of time, you'll feel extremely tired. Do you want to rest? Not really, but, you know, it doesn't take long before you feel yourself slipping into a deep sleep. Right before you begin to slumber, however, you have the distinct impression you're being watched. You dreamed when you're talking with some friends you had when you were younger, but the room you're talking in is unfamiliar, with plain stone walls, a table with several bags on it. When you open the bag, in the center a snake jumps out and slithers out of the room. When you awaken, there's a mouse sitting at the end of your bed, staring at you.
You're an interesting one. A sorcerer. That's some dark magic. Binding souls and calling them when needed. That could be a dangerous power. Dangerous, but useful.
Oh yeah? What do you want?
I've been waiting for someone like you. I would like to escape, and I think you can help me. Right now, you've been sealed inside a prison of sorts. The king has been trapping threats to the kingdom here for decades. I didn't think I know of a way to escape, but I can't do it alone, and a sorcerer like you is just what I need. If you'd be willing to help me, I'd be able to ensure we both get out.
You know what, Mouse? I'm okay with you.
Excellent! The first thing you need to do is get out of your cellblock.
Suddenly, a burst of intense magic energy fills the room. The oppressive force that was draining your magic is gone, and is about. You hear a whispering voice in your mind.
I will find you again soon.
And the door's open. Alright. And this is where you choose your first minion. I am gonna go with tank. Yep, I know, yep. Yes, I will use some help. As soon as you pass through the doorway, you see a single guard barreling down the hallway towards you. Hey you! How'd you get out of your cell? Hail the guard. In the nicest tone possible, you go out to him. The door just kind of opened by itself. In response, the guard brandishes his mace and continues his charge. You can tell by the look of his face he's kind of man who's got something to prove. Yes, I know how to RPG. Oh, and we're in a fight. So you can see this is a very stylized Dungeons and Dragons game. See what skills our skeleton has. Oh, I'm going to challenge him. Then we are going to Black Bolt. Attacks are energy based. Every attack and ability has a energy cost. When you have 0 energy, you cannot use any attacks that require energy. Every turn, you gain 1 energy. And there are skills you can use to restore energy. So, that's pretty much how the combat works. The door is sealed and won't open. You get sickening feelings of some inhuman intelligence trying to probe your mind. This door is sealed and won't open. From the other side, you can hear a series of unintelligible screams. You can only imagine what that truly sounds like. The door is sealed and won't open. From the other side, you hear the sounds of loud snoring. That would be me. I'm just gonna skip all these. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright. Also, this game is a lot like Skyrim. Inside the chest is a veritable armory. However, their quality is dubious at best, and you get the impression they are either being sent for repairs or to get scrapped. You find a worthless iron staff, a shameful iron axe, a worn iron dagger, a junky longsword, a ditted iron mace, a shiny greatsword, a rusty iron chain, a makeshift warhammer, a poorly made guitar, and an assortment of old rags to drape yourself in. You should make a sword to equip your characters with some basic gear. Yep, I know, yep. Alright. Let's leave it alone. And let's go ahead and equip. The UI is very simple. You'll learn to either love it or hate it. You can control it with a mouse or a keyboard. I personally prefer keyboard. Alright, it's me. It's fairly intuitive. There are some hiccups in it sometimes, but you know. You found one plain key. Alright. A broom! I can finally sweep and mop. A peaceful path. Learning to put banditry behind you. Do you want to take it? Yep. You decide to steal a buck, learning how not to steal. Well, you know. Wait, this room is usually small. What? Yes, it is. We're going to examine. But itself been made so tightly you could bounce a button off of it. Over underneath the bed you find a small dusty box. Inside of an idol carved to resemble a round female goblin. Yeah. You never know when it might come in handy. Yep, I have. That is correct. Oh, I got a key, so I can use the key to unlock the chest with the plain key. The click sound it makes is quite satisfying. The lock is now open. 4 restoration crystals. Yep. This is one of the few ways you can revive your characters after they've died, which will happen frequently. A pair of gods are standing around murmuring. As soon as you enter, they turn to face you. The shocked look on their face is absolutely priceless. However, they quickly regain their composure and rush in to attack. Yep, I know. Yeah. So, with Skeleton, he's a tank, so you definitely want to challenge everything. Sorcerer, you get the idea. You're gonna shoot stuff with magic. Every time you take an attack from an enemy, as you see right here, if it's a physical attack, it will reduce your defense. So, as you can see, my Skeleton now has 0 out of 5 defense, while my Sorcerer has 5 out of 5. After your 5 out of 5 is taken away, you start draining your hit points. It's fairly basic, but hopefully you guys get the idea. You see, I just lost 9 hit points. Alright. Got a helmet. Might put that on my Skeleton. Yup. Yes. Clear cell block 1. I feel some of your powers are turning. And get my second minion here. You know, I really need a witch. This is quite possibly the most useful class you can have in this game right now. I might try easy with a different setup, but, you know, I need a healer. And I'm not going to go without the healer. Oh, as you approach, he turns around, his eyes slowly widen as they're the size of saucers. He looks around to make sure no one is around and quickly hobbles up to you.
What are you doing here? How did you get out of your cell?
A very strange mouse helped me. He squirts at you.
A mouse?
He thinks for a moment before suddenly letting out a gasp.
The spirit of the book!
The what? After a furtive glance over his shoulder, he leans in closer.
Right now you're in the magical artifact of great power, the Librum Cluster. A book that really isn't a book at all, more like its own extra-dimensional space. It's used by heroes under orders from the king to imprison evil and maintain peace in the realm. Evil, such as you and I. When someone or something is put there, they are supposed to go into a deep sleep for all of eternity, dreaming the dreams of madmen. But, as we know, that isn't always the case. Sometimes the spells designed to sap our power don't work. Other times the spirit of the book has been known to interfere. Either way, the result is usually the same. An inmate escapes and the guards hunt them down. They relish in the excitement.
What exactly is the spirit of the book?
I really don't know. No one does. I think she's an inmate who escaped, like you.
What are these gems everyone's carrying around?
Those gems are a very special property. If you're looking at one and concentrate, you briefly see the outside world through someone else's eyes. For the people in here, it offers a brief but intoxicating bit of escapism. Most people here actually use them for currency. After you've been here for so long, being able to see the real world, even briefly, is more valuable than any sword or diamond.
Yes. Looking at the gem and concentrate. You feel yourself slowly be drawn into everything, till everything goes dark. There's a flash of light, and suddenly you're standing at the bathroom sink. You look in there and see a middle-aged man staring back at you, placing a hand on your rather round gut, and you let out a deep sigh. I used to be skinny. You think to yourself in a voice you've never heard before. Suddenly there's another flash of light, and you're back in the living room with the goblin. He gives you a knowing look and nods. The gem in your hand has crumbled to dust. What do you do here?
Mostly just clean up after the gods. They let me stay out because I repented my evil ways. I make the laundry smell like freshly cut grass. But believe me, if I could, I'd burn this whole place to the ground.
Is there anything I can do to avoid the guards?
Heh, you're looking at me. It so happens I know.
He sees a wooden idol carried.
Hey, that's mine. How'd you get that?
Found it all right inside someone's room.
That was my robe. Do you just go around stealing anything not nailed down?
Every chance to get it.
You scoundrel.
He grins.
You remind me of myself when I was younger. On the bottom is a hidden latch inside something I was saving, but you could possibly use it more than me. Huh?
What? Alright.
As I was saying, there's a safe place.
He turns around abruptly as the sound of two men talking in a room down the hall.
There isn't much time.
He hands you a red feather.
A safe place where others like you are hiding. If you continue through the cellar block, you will eventually come across a dark pit. Jump into it. This feather will ensure you wind up in the sanctuary. Good luck. Oh yeah, watch out for the knight. He's in charge of this block.
Before you can ask any more questions, he darts around and hurries down the stairs behind you. Alright. Oh. When exploring most invisible third, yep, so you'll see enemies as such. A glowing cloud of mist. Well, not really glowing, but, you know. And then combats. So, let's go ahead and challenge. What skills do I have? No, I don't even need to heal right now. So, you can go and defend. And, of course, I'm gonna take out this guy. He looks kind of like a douchebag. As you see, the 0 hit points coming up. That means that they're not doing enough damage to break my armor before actually getting to my hit points. Let's go ahead and actually let's use a skill. Defensive strike on this guy. And then I guess you can do a quick heal. Doesn't really make much difference. And sure. The music in this game is amazing! The soundtrack is well worth the $5, and this game is well worth its $5 price tag. I'm quite impressed with it. Highly recommend this game. Black Bolt. Especially you D&D fans out there, this game is for you. I'm telling you. Let's just go ahead and attack this guy. Oh, you know what? I did not equip my, witch here. I should probably go ahead and do that, huh? And he falls over dead. Trying to get out of Final Fantasy VII, you know, combat end screen here. Experience we get. Here's what the one looks like. Put one focus. Alright. And then you go around looting. 2 gems. Alright. Charred dead ants. I don't know what I'd do with that. Any potion. And an iron dagger. So let's go ahead and equip the witch. No weapons available. Alright. I did not get a rune. Yeah, 10 hit points. Let's go ahead and also heal... Oh, nope, not what I meant. Oh, nope, we're good. Alright. Did everything there, and took another battle. Ooh. These guys. Scout A and Scout B. Start off with the challenge. Let's go ahead and start attacking. Oh, I love this music so much. I'm just jamming out to the music. Don't need anything else. As you can see in the attacks, everything has a dice roll next to it, and everything else has on the right the energy cost. So that's what you see down here on the bottom. That's the energy cost. Pretty simple. I'm rather a huge fan of this style of gameplay. That's one down. Get this other asshole. Yeah. Take that 2 hit points. No, they're really going after my skeleton here. Alright. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Dagger, leather boots, leather cape. Skeleton level 3. Alright. Let's go loot some stuff. Some gems. Oh boy. Oh, piece of paper that reads. Now on, keep your own stuff on your side of the room. Tobacco leaves, turquoise. Alright. Oh yeah, then that... Wait, go back. That idol have... Ooh. Scroll contains secrets to improve user's magic. Sorcerer, duh. And we've reached the end of this level. Which brings us to level 2. To be continued. Anyways guys, that's it for this episode. If you liked it, let me know. Leave a comment, negative or positive, I do not care. And I will see you next time. Peace.